Which word refers to a political official appointed to maintain parliamentary discipline? Chain, rope, mask, whip.
Whip.
Well, we're going to go with whip, although we all know that some politicians indulge in all those different pursuits. I think we'll go with D, whip. Tom?
Yeah, yes, please.
Whip it is, Chris.
Final answer?
Yes, sir.
It's very, very good. You got £2,000. OK, question number 7 for 4,000. You've still got all those lifelines. You haven't touched one yet at all. This would double your money to £4,000. You're 9 away from $1 million. Have a look at question number 7 of a possible 15. What kind of insect is a glowworm? What kind of insect is a glowworm? Ant, beetle, flea, moth.
I would have guessed moth, wouldn't you? Because it's a worm that would then, you know, go into pupae and turn into a pretty little moth and fly away. But I've never heard of a glow moth.
No.
Maybe they leave that behind. I can't think it's a flea or beetle or an ant.
It's not a flea, that's too small.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a beetle, would it?
There's no reason why it would be an ant.
Could we call David Attenborough?
Only if you've got his number and he admits to being your friend.
Yeah. No on both counts. I don't know whether you want to ask the audience. I suspect the audience will probably be as mystified by this as we are.
Well, maybe not. Maybe we're just nervous.
Well, I think they're safe on NSYNC related questions.
That's their strength,
But I
really,
don't know
boy
whether
bands.
bugs and moths are really their strongest point. No disrespect intended, hopefully none taken.
It's up to you. What kind of insect is a glowworm? An ant, a beetle, a flea, or a moth? It's worth £4,000.
What do you want to do, Don?
You got 3 lifelines. 50-50,
Well, it'd
phone
be
a friend, ask yours.
tragic and embarrassing if we lost at this point.
Not necessarily in that order either.
Do you want to go 50-50?
Let's go, Chris, we're going to go 50-50, I think, yeah?
You're a wild and crazy kind of a guy, Jonathan, but I like the cut of your jib.
Thank you, sir. 50-50?
OK, computer, take away 2 wrong answers, please. Leave Jonathan and Jane the right answer and the one remaining wrong answer.
Wow. Oh, no.
Well, you see, doesn't it just go to show that you're right to be cautious? I said it was either a beetle or flea. I'm none the wiser. You heard me now.
Yes. So the very fascinating lifestyle of the moth was really rather irrelevant.
Well, it's... yeah, my moth history.
Oh, come on, we can't...
We can't, but I don't want to waste another lifeline until we get through. We're going to need it. I would guess beetle. You thought
If fleas are, like, too small to glow,
if
surely.
It's a flea,
I know it's not very scientific.
If the answer is
How
actually
can a flea be too small to glow?
Well, it would have to have a lot of equipment for the glowing.
A little glowing flea.
Have you ever seen a
The
glowworm?
fleas are really small.
Yes.
When?
Last evening.
You liar. You bald-faced, crinkle-eyed liar.
Yeah, OK. All right. There is
When
that
you saw this
interpretation.
glowworm, was it hopping? Or was it sort of scuttling like
I cannot help you anymore. I'm sorry.
It's a beetle. It's a beetle.
Should we go with beetle?
Oh, no, because that sounds like it's my
We see,
decision.
who can we phone? My mum wouldn't know. She knows a lot about EastEnders, but not a lot about beetles.
No, but she knows about gardening.
Frank Skinner. Frank Skinner might know. He knows the oddest thing. Vic Reeves... Hey, Vic might know.
Oh, no, he just...
He pretends to know about that kind of thing. We'll probably phone him up and he'll say the answer is cheese. Oh, this is the worst moment of my entire life. This is the single worst moment of my entire
Should we ask
life.
the audience? Maybe it's a really well-known thing, we just don't know.
They don't know.
They might
You know who asked
We've seen them with the lights on. They don't know. Some of them don't even know where they live. They're here for the week. Oh, why didn't I stay in bed tonight?
Oh, this is horrible.
This is torture.
I can't believe we've stalled it.
On $2 grand?
No.
We're idiots. Why didn't someone tell us we were idiots before we came on? Save everyone.
I tell you, I kept saying don't book Jonathan.
You knew
right?
we were idiots. That's why you wanted us on.
Exactly. Now, you got £2,000 at the moment. You could lose £1,000 here if you give me a wrong answer.
Oh, it's got to be a beetle.
One of those will cost you
It
£1,000.
could be a flea. I don't know. How do you know? Do you know?
You got phone a friend, you can ask the audience.
Can I just check? You're sure it wasn't a worm?
No, a glow worm.
It's a beetle. It's a beetle.
Chris, we're going to go with beetle.
Oh, my. Final answer.
I don't know if I can have it on my conscience.
Well, they've gone orange on us.
Oh, they have? OK.
Whatever that means.
I can't
There's no going
look.
back. You have locked
look.
your answer, Beetle,
I can't.
into the computer.
No, I can't look.
It's the right... Oh!
Thank you. Thank you, the golden beetle.
Oh, yeah.
You've got £4,000 somehow. Have a look at number 8. For 8,000, double your money on this. You would drop £3,000 to give me a wrong answer. You've still got phone a friend, and you can still ask this audience.
Good shape.
Right, have a look at number 8. You're in good shape. Have a look at number 8 for 8,000. Which of these is a successful pop group from Wales?
Not the Beatles.
Great fuzzy creatures. Mega fluffy beings. I think I know where we're going with this. Ace feathery beasts. Super furry animals. Now, of course, as a respected radio music player, pretty damned embarrassing if you got this wrong, Jonathan.
Would be awful, but I think we all know the answer. They're a splendid band.
They are.
They're super, they're furry. The last part I don't want to comment on, but I've heard they've left some hotel rooms in a terrible state, Chris.
Final answer?
D it is.
D.
So right answer, you got 8,000. What place? Good. So you're growing in confidence and stature by the second. Have a look at number 9 for £16,000. Alicante is on which Spanish coast? Costa Brava, Costa Blanca, Costa de la Luz, Costa del Sol.
Do I ask the audience? OK, I'm not 100% sure.
You know what? I'm not 100% sure. I get my Costas mixed up terribly. And we've never had a seaside holiday in Spain, have we? We should really, we should go. It's nice, it's sunny, food's great. Paella, donkeys.
I mean, I think it's not Costa Brava or Costa del Sol, but I could be totally... It's one of the other two. But I think we should ask the audience.
We could, I think, ask the audience. I think the audience may
They'll
not know
know.
this one.
I think the audience
They certainly would steer us in the right direction, and it'd be lovely. Wouldn't it be great to make 32?
OK.
OK, audience, we rely on you. If you let us down, we will never speak to any of you again.
OK, on your keypads then, audience, let's get Jonathan Jane up to 16,000. This is a question. Alicante is on which Spanish coast? A, B, C or D? All vote now. It's worth 16 grand. Yes, pretty damn conclusive
That's what
then.
I thought, actually. No, I thought it was Costa Blanca.
Well,
It's quite split. 18% say Costa Brava, 52%. The majority just think Costa Blanca. What do you think?
I think we might have to phone a friend just because we really want to get moving. I mean, a lifeline's no good once you're out of the game.
True.
I think the only one who know out about this, probably your dad might know. He travels a lot in Europe.
Yeah, my dad.
He's a bit of a party animal. He knows where all the waves are, Chris.
Does he?
Oh, he's up all night.
What's he called? I can't call him Dad, can I? What's he called?
Stuart Goldman.
Stuart.
You can call him
Stu to his
Stu.
friends.
Stu to his friends.
Very
Okay,
nice
I'll call
man.
him Stuart. OK.
Should we call
Stu.
him?
I'll call him
Yeah.
Stu.
Let's call him. Let's call him, please, Chris.
OK, we'll phone Dad.
Hello?
Stuart?
Yes?
Hiya, it's Chris Tarrant here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Hiya, now, I've got Jane. You remember her?
Oh, yes, yes.
You remember her, your daughter?
Yeah.
And Jonathan.
Yes.
What a disappointment that must have been.
Yes.
Stuart, they're stuck on £8,000.
Right.
Next voice here will be Jane. She tells the question. There are 4 possible answers. One of them's the right answer. It's worth £16,000, Stu. OK?
Okay.
All right, mate, fingers crossed. Jane, good luck, darling. Your time starts now.
OK, Dad, Alicante is on which Spanish coast? Is it Costa Brava, Costa Blanca, Costa de la Luz or Costa del Sol?
Okay, can you just repeat that? The Alicante?
Yeah, which coast of Spain is it on, Alicante? Is it the Costa Brava, Costa Blanca, Costa de la Luz or Costa del Sol?
Come on, Dad.
Dad!
3 seconds, Dad.
Wake up,
Say
Stu.
something!
Dad!
Oh, bloody father!
Dad!
And he put on a posh voice. He doesn't talk like that. He doesn't talk anything like that.
Well, where are we now, everybody?
We're very disappointed with ourselves.
Well, we are. We've got £8,000, though.
Well,
Miraculous,
look,
though.
here's
it
the
is.
deal. The audience thought Costa Blanca by a fair majority. You thought maybe Costa Blanca. We're 8,000. We're down to 1.
Yeah, come on.
Well, I think we should gamble it, to be honest with you.
You want to play?
I think we're going to play, Chris.
Yeah.
And we're going to follow the audience's direction, and we're going to ignore the pitiful contribution from her pathetic father, who is so going to hear from me the minute this show is over.
What's you going to do, guys? Jane, you going to play?
I think we should. Do you think you do, don't
I
you?
think we should play, and if we're wrong,
gamble.
we'll, you know, have to live with it. And if we're right, then at least we've got another crack to try and get to 32. Okay. But frankly, I'll never talk to any of your family again. I thought your mum was bad.
Jonathan, shut up. It's the right answer.
Yeah!
16 grand. Well done, buddy. Oh. You've got no lifelines. But question number 10, if you give me a right answer, it's worth a guaranteed £32,000. It's a big drop if you lose. Have a look at it. You're 6 away from $1 million. Question number 10 is this. Which episode number did Coronation Street reach on March the 11th, 2001?
Chris, I'm going to stop you there.
Right, here it comes. Have a look. 1,000.
Oh,
5,000.
dear oh Lord.
10,000. 15,000.
Oh, OK.
Yeah.
Okay, 50 weeks in a year. OK, twice a week. 100 a year.
That's not 50 weeks in a year.
It's 52 weeks in a year, but roughly.
Yeah.
I'm rounding off so the audience can keep
Okay.
up. Right, so say,
Oh, yeah,
so
I'm
that's
sure they'll find that hard.
Yeah, right, so 104 here with me.
Yeah.
It's about 104 a year, say, when it was
Yeah,
twice a year,
yeah.
OK? OK, that's for 40
Okay.
years, OK?
You think about 40 years.
So that's lots.
That's more than, yeah. I'm suspecting they've perhaps had a big celebration that has somehow passed us by, and...
I would think, well, it's probably either
10,000.
10,000 or 15,000. I'm
Yeah.
tempted to say 15,000. Yeah, 10 years. Let's go with C. 10,000, shall we?
And is that a
You thought
ridiculously
C.
huge
That's
amount?
a lot, that's a lot.
That
But,
is a
you
lot.
know... Let's go with C.
Do they have like an omnibus edition or something?
But we don't watch that either.
No, but I'm not saying let's catch up now. I'm saying...
See, that's
are
the
they
depressing.
counting that?
That's the depressing part of this question is if we did want to catch up now, we've been watching for 2 years. Solid. Oh, darling, I don't know. What do you think?
I feel sick.
I
don't
feel
know.
quite ashamed of ourselves. Not for the first time, obviously, but for the first time today, which isn't that bad going, really. It could be. It's B or C. I think. I'm convinced. Now. I've talked myself out of D. I don't think it's D.
It can't be D.
Can't be D. It's rubbish. D's are non. Who would for a second? That was just a joke earlier. It's either C or B. Chris, we're gonna. May God have mercy on our pathetic, ignorant souls. Will you remind me to put TV Chimes back on the paper list? Chris, we're gonna gamble £15,000 of someone else's money on C. Maybe. I think we should.
Okay.
Jane,
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
do this. Final answer.
I think we're gonna
Okay,
do it, Chris.
let's do it.
We're gonna go with 10,000.
Oh, wait.
You had £16,000. You've just lost 15,000. Oh, I'm so sorry.
5,000. I
It was
told you 5,000.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, listen, give them a big hand. They've been great sports. These people give up their time. They go through hell doing this. Listen, they still go away. We checked for both those charities for £1,000. Well played, Jonathan. Please welcome James and Kate Redmond. Don't be so worried. It'll be all right. It'll be okay.
Oh, I hope so.
It'll be all right. Don't look so worried.
Oh, nervous.
This is James Redmond and his sister Kate. And James and Kate are here tonight on behalf of Oxfam. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? OK. Question number 1 for £100. Here it comes. Which of these is a small, flat bag without handles or straps? Clutch bag, accelerator bag, brake bag, exhaust bag.
Clutch bag. Do you know, James?
I don't know. No idea. What?
Nobody's ever gone out this early, actually. Clutch bag?
It's a clutch bag.
It's the right answer. You got £100. Question number 2 for 200 quid. Here it comes. Which of these live in stalls? Choristers, usherettes, nuns, horses.
I've got no idea.
I'd say horses.
Final answer?
Yes.
It's the right answer. You got £200. Right, question number 3 for £300. The Spaniard Joaquin Cortez is a leading exponent of which type of dancing?
Spanish.
Just wait for the options. Break dancing, line dancing, flamenco, Morris dancing.
I think it's C, Chris.
Flamenco.
Flamenco.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I say that bit. Grilling me, brother.
I know him.
Final answer.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the right answer. You got £300.
Well done.
Thanks.
Okay, question number 4 for 500 quid. Here it comes. What is the name of the train that Harry Potter and his fellow pupils travel into school? What's it called?
Hogwarts Express.
Okay, wait and see if it comes up. If not, panic.
I need this Harry Potter. It's worth reading.
Hang on, let's see what comes up. Hedwig Freight, Hogwarts Express, Hagrid Shunter, Hermione 125.
Hogwarts Express.
It's the right answer. You got £500. Look, there are 15 questions. You better know one of them, James, sooner or later. Something will come up. Okay, he did actually. Question number 5 is for £1,000 guaranteed. You've got all 3 lifelines. Last point at which you can go home with nothing at all. It won't happen, be positive. You've got your lifelines. This will guarantee you £1,000. Which of these words relates to an artist's inspiration? Mist, mirage, maelstrom, muse.
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 Muse is the right answer. You got £1,000. Guaranteed. Good. Okay, you got £1,000. This is for 2,000. Which of these is one of the home counties? Warwickshire, Dorset, Northumberland, Kent.
Kent.
I think it's Kent too.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Yeah.
The right answer. You got £2,000. You got £2,000. Question number 7 is for 4,000. You still haven't touched any lifelines. In 2002, which fashion designer announced his retirement after more than 40 years in the industry?
It's over to you.
Oh no.
Jean-Paul Gaultier, Christian Lacroix, Yves Saint Laurent, Giorgio Armani.
That's tricky because Jean-Paul Gaultier is too young, but the other 3 are all kind of around 55, 60, I think.
It's up to you. You've got 3 lifelines. You want to ask the audience?
Yeah.
Don't
we
have to.
could,
It's up
we
to
could
you.
go 50-50,
Yeah, I
and
think do that.
if they leave Jean-Paul Gaultier in, then we're probably all right.
Yeah, let's do 50.
50-50, yeah?
I think so.
All
Okay.
right, yeah.
Computer, take away 2 wrong answers. Leave Jamie and Kate the right answer and 1 remaining random wrong answer.
Oh. Well, then in that case, it's Yves Saint Laurent.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Not Gaultier.
No.
Final answer.
Yes.
Yeah, final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £4,000.
You'll be good at this one.
You got 4,000, and you still have phone a friend, and you still have asked the audience intact. OK, money now going up quite steeply. This is for £8,000. Have a look. What was the first name of the character played by Catherine Zeta-Jones in The Darling Buds of May? The first name. Marjorie, Marion, Mariette, Marlene.
Marlene. I think it was...
Do you know?
No.
Do you want to ask the audience?
Yeah.
I think the audience would know.
I think the audience would know this one. Yeah, having met them all.
Yeah.
What, everybody in this room?
Yeah.
You have great faith in this audience? Yeah.
Yeah.
OK, let's get Jamie and Kate up to £8,000 on your keypads, please. So this is the question. What was the first name of the character played by Catherine Zeta-Jones in The Darling Buds of May? A, B, C or D? It's worth £8,000 to Oxfam. All vote now. Why are you cackling manically?
I just said, quite confidently, it's A or B.
It still might be. It still might be. Marjorie got 8%. Marion got 13%.
I think
Mariette got 69%.
Should we trust the audience?
Yeah.
Gonna play. Saying to me, Mariette.
Mariette.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Well done, everybody. They've got £8,000. That's good. And you've still got to phone a friend. Have a look. This is question number 9 of a possible 15. What is the main ingredient of the Welsh dish lava bread? Offal, seaweed, licorice, coconut.
Do you have any
No idea at all.
Welsh phone of friends?
Nope.
Got an inkling, got a clue at all?
Lawrence would know.
Do you think so?
Well, he's near Wales.
Who's Lawrence?
He's a friend of mine in Liverpool.
Oh, that's near Wales.
Quite near Wales, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Ish.
Yeah, let's ring Lawrence. I think he might know.
OK, we're in Lawrence. Who's going to talk to him? Jamie,
talk to him, yeah.
OK. We phone him, tell him the question, 4 possible answers. It's worth 16,000.
Hello?
Lawrence?
Hello?
Lawrence, it's Chris Tarrant here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Hello.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Now, as you probably gather, I've got Jamie and Kate here.
Yeah.
They're doing OK, actually. They've got up to £8,000, which is great.
Wonderful.
But they say you're the man to help them in a crisis.
All right, mate. Well, listen, can I ask you a question first?
What?
When's Tiswell's coming back?
Oh, you sad geezer. It'll be a while, because I'm quite busy here at the moment.
All right.
How old are you, Lawrence?
Oh, I'm getting on a bit now. I'm 26.
26. You
I
must
still
be
remember you.
I remember me.
Yeah.
Rolling about in
Well,
beans
stop
down the
looking
track.
for some
Can we get on with Who
voiceover.
Wants to Be a Millionaire, please?
Yeah, all right, mate.
All right.
Come on.
Jamie will ask you the question. There are 4 possible answers. One of these is worth 16,000. OK.
Okay.
Right. Good luck, Jamie. Your time starts now.
Cheers. Lawrence, what is the main ingredient of the Welsh dish lava bread? Is it offal?
Seaweed, mate.
Seaweed.
If seaweed's there, it's seaweed.
Okay, 100%?
100%.
Well,
you know what I
mate.
bet? You know what I bet on it?
Well in, mate.
All right.
We'll go with that.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
He was a very positive friend, wasn't he? Good
Yeah.
choice. Final answer.
Yeah.
Final answer.
It's the right answer. He's got you £16,000. Good man, Lawrence. That's the sort of phone a friend you want. Got you 16,000, 100% sure. Said it before the possibilities came up. Lava is a type of edible seaweed. Now, that's your last lifeline, so this is a bit serious. Question number 10 would guarantee you £32,000. I'll be delighted to write you a cheque on the spot. You're 6 away from a million. You have no lifelines left, but this is question number 10 for 32,000. Here it comes. Which group had a UK #1 single in 1964 with Juliet for £32,000? 4 non-blondes, 4 preps, 4 pennies, 4 seasons.
Do you know?
I think it's the 4 seasons, but I don't know. Is it worth risking it?
It's not 4 non-blondes.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the others?
Nope.
You've heard of 4 seasons?
Yep.
Were they quite a while ago? Is it 1964, perhaps?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
How sure do you think you are?
4 preps, 4 pennies, 4 seasons. One of those is worth 32,000. 3 of them would cost you £15,000.
What do you think? Any idea?
Well, apart from it not being 4 non-blondes, I don't know.
Never heard of the 4 preps. 4 pennies has thrown me a bit. I might have heard of them, not sure. Oh, I need to spend a penny, that's what it is.
Ah.
4 seasons is a pizza, isn't it? That might be why I'm thinking of that.
Yes, because you're hungry.
Yeah.
It's up to you, but you would lose 15,000 if you get me wrong answer. You've got 16,000 at this moment.
No pressure. What do you reckon? Help me out. Can't decide whether to go for it or not.
Okay, so we could get 32 definite. Would be down to 1,000, which would be quite embarrassing.
Yeah, quite embarrassing.
But it could be up to 32, and then we could just play.
Yeah.
Depends. I don't know how sure you are.
You have to have all our lifelines.
I'm so glad this is down to you, not me.
Yeah, thanks. I think it's C or D, but I'm not sure. Let's go for it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, the embarrassment is on your word if we lose it all. But yeah, no, that's
Right.
fine. Yeah?
I'm going to go with D.
4 seasons, yeah?
Yeah. I'm
Final
sorry if it's
answer.
wrong. Final answer. I'm sorry if it's wrong.
Okay, you have to both agree.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Final answer.
You had £16,000. You could have walked away. It's the wrong answer, Jamie. Okay, the right answer is the other one you nearly went for, 4 pennies. All because
so
you thought it
sorry.
sounded like a pizza. Jamie, oh. Listen, the good thing is, you came here with no money at all, you raised £1,000 for
Yeah.
Oxfam. It's a risk I'm sure they wouldn't have minded you taking. Give them a big hand, they still go away with £1,000. Time now to welcome our next pair of players this evening, Andy Gray and Richard Keys. Hi, lads. That's it. Good luck. Good luck, Andy. Good luck. Two big lads looking absolutely terrified. We have Andy Gray and Richard Keys here, both of them sports presenters on digital television. So Andy and Richard are here tonight on behalf of 2 good causes, Macmillan Cancer Nurses and the children's charity Spice. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So, question number 1 is for £100. Nobody's ever gone out this early. I just thought I'd mention that, put you at your ease. Here it comes, you've got 3 lifelines. Which of these is a traditional part of a primary school sports day? Bag race, sack race, case race, hold-all race.
You take the first 5.
I'll take sack race.
It's the right answer, you got £100! What a start! Here you go now. 50 quid each. Let's get out of here.
We'll take the money, thanks.
No, stay a while. Question number 2 is for 200 quid. In the saying about what's done is done, it's no use crying over spilt what? Salt, beans, milk, drinks.
What if we pause and put a bit of drama into it?
Well, then you might be wrong.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
We'll go milk.
It's the right answer. You got £200. Right, you got 200 quid. Question number 3 is for £300. Which of these words does not refer to the number 2? Hat trick, pair, couple, brace.
You scored a few in your time, Sam?
Yeah, I scored a couple of braces, which is 2 as well. Obviously, it's a hat trick, Chris, it must be.
Do we agree on this?
We agree on this.
It's the right answer. You got 300 quid. Hat trick, 3 in a row. OK, and number 4, £500. Here it comes. Which of these is an introductory section to a literary or musical work? Prologue, analogue, decalogue, epilogue. Keys under pressure.
Well, he's a journalist. I'm assuming I'm just looking at him, expecting him just to say the answer.
The prologue.
The prologue is the right answer. You got £500. Look, this is question number 5 of a possible 15. How many court cards are there in a standard pack of playing cards? 8, 12, 14, 16.
Does ace count as a court card?
No, it can't. No,
Well, in
Jack,
that
Queen,
case, then
King.
Jack, Queen, King, 4, 3, 12. Thank you.
I thought you were going to answer these. Final answer.
Final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £1,000. What a team!
Over there.
How about this?
All right. Don't count the ace. You're quite right. You don't count the ace, king, queen, and jack in each of the 4 suits. Right. Question number 6 is for £2,000. You might as well play this. You've got 1,000 guaranteed. You've got all 3 lifelines. Gordon Burns was the original host of which TV quiz? The argon factor, the helium factor, the krypton factor, the neon factor.
Still my call.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's Andy
Oh,
now.
no,
It's yours.
Yeah.
You're doing the 3rd
I'll
5.
take it. You did. You helped me out twice. Krypton factor.
Krypton factor.
Final answer.
Final
Final
answer.
answer.
It's the right answer. You got £2,000. Okay, number 7 is for 4,000. It's going well. You got no problem so far. You've got all 3 lifelines intact. You've got 50-50. Phone a friend, which may or may not be Alan Shearer, and you can ask this audience. Question number 7 is for 4,000. Here it is. In which country is the port of Haifa? Israel, Libya, India, Lebanon. Haifa.
You see, now if we were still sat upstairs, we'd be fine.
Why?
If we were sat upstairs, I'd probably...
Because it's easy then.
I'd probably...
I've never seen this boy as nervous as this in 10 years, by the way.
Yeah, well,
Ever.
we're playing for 2 good causes.
I know we are.
We want to get them some money, that's
Absolutely
why. If I
right.
was playing for myself, I wouldn't give a monkeys. I'd be straight in there. I'd be saying,
What would you say?
I don't think it's Libya. No, it's not Libya. It's definitely not India. I'm
No.
sure of that. Lebanon, no.
Well, Israel was my call, so we'll go there too.
Final answer.
Final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £4,000. That's good.
Legs 11. Are you sure you've got enough room there?
So you're on £4,000. Have a look at number 8. You haven't touched a lifeline yet. This would double your money to £8,000. Which boxer was known as the Cloness Cyclone? Lloyd Honeyghan, Chris Eubank, Nigel Benn, Barry McGuigan. The Cloness Cyclone. Now, 2 sports presenters with a boxing question.
Well, it wasn't Tell Me About the Money, Honey.
No,
It wasn't Chris Eubank.
because he had another name.
Well, he's had a few names.
Yeah, actually.
Nigel Bennett wasn't, so that doesn't leave us with too many other
I
choices.
think before you put the answers up there, Chris, or the options, I thought Barry McGuigan. I was pretty sure it was. It's something to do with where he came from or something like that.
I'll take that. You said you were good at geography.
Oh, shut up. You think it's Barry?
McGuigan.
Yeah, Barry McGuigan.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Very positive. It's positively correct. You got £8,000. You've got £8,000. This is for 16,000. You're 2 away from 32,000. Have a look at number 9. Who starred opposite Marilyn Monroe in the 1957 film The Prince and the Showgirl? Laurence Olivier, Tony Curtis, Clark Gable, Tom Ewell.
I'm a big Monroe fan. I'm horribly embarrassed that I don't know this, because
No, don't.
I love Marilyn Monroe. I've got books and books and movies that she's been in, and I just can't. When you need it, and you want to pluck it from there, it's...
Take your time. There's no time limit.
Okay, so we need a lifeline. Question now, which one? What's your feeling?
Well, I think there's a couple there that you would say no.
Right. Strategist.
Okay, ask the audience, and then we can discuss it.
Go on then.
At this minute,
Yep.
we don't want to talk
I'm confident,
about it.
Chris, aye.
OK, right. Audience, all on your keypads, please. This is for £16,000. Now, this is the question. Who starred opposite Marilyn Monroe in the 1957 film The Prince and the Showgirl? A, B, C or D? It's worth 16,000. All vote now. %. Majority are saying Olivier. 28. Why are you cackling like a loon, Andy?
Because I thought it would come out like that.
What, 40, 43, 28?
Well, the two favourites, I would say.
Yeah, 43% are saying Olivier, 28 saying Tony Curtis, Clark Gable 25, Tom Ewell 4. Now, you got 8 grand, it's worth 16.
Well, we both agree it's not C and D, don't we?
Yeah. I've got a couple of good phone friends that we're debating over, Chris. That's the thing as well.
One of which came here and won £1 million. Judith Keppel.
You don't know Judith Keppel.
We know her intimately.
What would Judith Keppel be doing with 2 oiks like you? No, I don't mean that unkindly.
That's nice.
Almost as if a woman of her stature.
She's our phone a friend, one of them. But does
So
she
it's
know
her
it?
or Alan Shearer?
No, he's Bob.
There is no
Which
chance.
one should we
Not
go
a
with?
prayer now.
Is it Alan? Is it
No
Judith?
Shearer.
You don't have to use it yet. It's your call. 43% of the audience are saying Olivier. It's
Right,
16,000.
let's get serious.
You've got a 50-50.
Two phone a friend.
You've got a 50-50. You can see if one of those two go.
I want to see a check. We're here to see a check, so we've got to make sure we get this right. Phone a friend.
Who?
How good was Judith on films?
She was good on everything. She won £1 million.
Would she know that?
I would have thought she would know that. The only other element of doubt here we have is Andy's big mate, who knows these films better than most, and who should know the answer to that.
I think if you asked me if I was to choose between my mate and somebody who won $1 million sitting with Weirsan,
Judith.
I might be swayed.
We go Judith. Yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
Judith Keppel.
Judith.
Right, now who's going to talk to her?
I'll speak to Judith, our very good friend.
Why you? Because she won't understand Andy.
Probably.
We've only got 30 seconds.
OK. 30 seconds, tell her the question, 4 possible answers. One of these is worth £16,000.
Hello?
Judith,
Yes,
good evening. You probably recognise my voice.
I think I do, yes.
How's life? Good?
Yes, very good, thank you. Lovely.
I've got Andy and Richard here. They're actually doing surprisingly well. They're on £8,000.
£8,000?
Yes, but with your help, Judith, we can get up to 16,000.
Okay, I'll
OK?
try.
Lots of luck.
Thank you.
Richard, your time starts now.
Judith, who starred opposite Marilyn Monroe in the 1957 film The Prince and the Showgirl?
Lawrence? Olivier.
Thank
We
you,
knew,
Judith.
Judith, thank you very much, darling.
Okay.
Thank you very much indeed. We need
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
We go no further.
Well, you wouldn't have got that from Alan Shearer, would you?
No.
Not a chance.
Sure.
Not a chance. Craig Bellamy, he would have said.
Well, 43% of the audience say Laurence Olivier. Judith was quite keen.
Listen, forget the audience, Chris. I don't care if 99% said it. That's the one that matters, Judith.
Final answer.
Yes.
Final answer.
It's the right answer. You got 16,000. Well played.